Hi, this is the Ivy League astrologer with the May 2015 reading for Vedic Gemini. I made a video addressing the Western signs versus the Vedic signs, and talking a little bit more about like which videos to watch. So please check that out if you're interested. I've been getting a lot of feedback from people saying that they're watching their Western signs and finding that to be resonant. So I addressed that in that video. So check it out if you want to. Okay, so for Vedic Gemini for May 2015, I see you reaching out to someone, and the phrase that came to mind when I first saw this was over land and sea. So maybe someone at a distance. But I feel like you're trying to salvage what is good out of a difficult situation. Or maybe you were thrown for a loop a bit and plunged maybe a little bit into a depression or just into a dark place that you hadn't anticipated, that it didn't seem like it was going to go that way, and then suddenly it went awry. So I feel like you this month are trying to salvage sort of what you can from that. Yeah, it feels like you're kind of coming out of this dark place with a new realization that you want to offer to someone. And this could be happening to you also, Gemini. It can always work both ways. Yeah, again, I see you going back to heal a situation or just to confer about it. And it may feel like something that's kind of, you're wondering if you should even go back to, because it feels sort of like a slippery slope or something. But I have the sense that you feel like in order to move forward with your future, you need to address this thing. And that seems right. So I feel like you're seeking a victory so that you can kind of move on, which is kind of echoing the reading for Scorpio, I think, in April. Yeah, it feels like you're seeking like a soft landing somewhere. Like you want to get the good back from a situation, or else you want to be finished with a situation so you can kind of move on to something that you've already got set up, but that can't be completed until you kind of dispense with this other thing. So yeah, so I see you kind of going in there to cut ties, to kind of clean out the attic in a way. But it feels like there is a depth in this situation that you may be sort of skipping over. Like there's some kind of knowledge that is not quite ripe for you yet, or that is like ripening. And I think that this interaction is part of how it ripens for you. But I think that there's something that this interaction is going to sort of crack open for you that needs to open up. Because it's going to allow for your intuition to flow better, to flow in a more full way. And it's going to allow you peace also. Even if it comes with sadness, it may need to be like cleansed with tears in a way. But I feel like it's going to allow you to begin this new start and to be sort of fertile again and ready again for the next stage. Like this feels like something that's sort of like festering and has to be cleaned out. in order to begin again. Yeah, and I think you're going to feel a great sense of like relief and joy at having addressed this issue. Yeah, and just be feeling celebratory that you kind of don't have to go back down an old road, basically. And it could be that you're still, maintaining contact with this person or moving forward with this person in a way, but that the old way that you were relating is done, and you can begin to be rebalanced. So that's sort of echoing the Aries reading for this month also, is that it feels like a sense of balance is needed in a relationship, and that this month it's starting to sort of shake out how that might happen. You're starting to see how that might progress. And I think, I really feel like you're being led. And you're being led to make this communication, to make this new start, because it's going to put you in line with yourself in a way that is very healing for you. And that's going to allow things to balance out in this relationship as well. So I feel like, Gemini, this month you're getting sort of like a new lease on life in a way, or a new take on things that may make you need to sort of rest for a while, or take a moment to kind of consider what's next for you, because it feels like a moment of great possibility where you can kind of enact a number of things that you want to happen. So you have to really consider what it is that you want before you move forward, so that it can kind of come into the fullest bloom, because it seems like you can kind of make whatever you want happen at this time. So be sure that what you're making happen is what you really want, basically. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing there. It's kind of a short one, actually. And sorry, I had to pause a bit because I was thinking that it was reminiscent of several other readings, but that's what I'm seeing. So, yeah. Let's see if any other cards want to come out here. Okay, no. So I hope that's helpful for you, Geminis, this month. And yeah, please get in touch if you would like a personal reading. My email is theivyleagueastrologer@gmail.com, and please do check out my general informational video that I just posted this month. Okay, thanks. Bye.